Okay, so let's decide who's going first. The way we decide this is we both put our battlefields on top of each other and then shuffle it
Okay.
around. And then whoever's is selected is going to go first.
Oh, that's mine.
Yours? All right.
Thanks.
So let's grab it, and then you put it over there in that little slot to the side. Check this out, right? Boop,
Okay.
boop. How cool is
Whoa,
that?
that's awesome.
Our battlefields are locked in, and you'll be going first. So, hover over your main deck and press the number 4 on your keyboard. That will draw you 4 cards.
Oh, neat.
Now you may mulligan up to 2 cards. So if you don't want them, you can put them on the bottom of your deck. That's called recycling, and I'll teach you how to do that in a second once you have your 2 selected. Up to 2. You don't have to mulligan any. If you really like your hand, you are fine to full keep. What you're mainly going to be looking for is a 2-cost card, because you want to play one right on turn 1. Since you get 2 mana every turn, you want a 2-mana unit.
Sure. Okay, so I just want to recycle one of these.
Okay, so go ahead and grab it, like this, and then put it over in this slot that's like blacked out. Yep, and then press the little recycle button right underneath it. It does this for you, it's automated. Whoop.
Oh, that's so neat.
Right? Dude, the mod is
Wow.
clean. Everything's so nice. Let me see what I want to mulligan. I'll mulligan one as well. Alright, and then you may draw a new card. You can do it manually by grabbing, or you can just press the 1 key over your deck. Makes it nice and simple. Alright, and then we are ready to game. So go ahead and press, let me give you the turn. Go ahead and press ready. This will do all of your round start actions for you. That includes awakening, so untapping units. That includes any channeling of runes. So it brought your 2 runes out already. That's your start of turn mana. And then it will also draw you a card for turn, which you see now you have 5. And now you're ready to play. So all you have to do is pay your mana to play any card from your hand, and that will be your turn 1. And I'll teach you more intricacies of like future turns when you have more stuff to do. Yep. So he will come in. Yes, he will come into your base exactly where you put him, exhausted. So tilt them sideways. There we go. And then go ahead and press the turn at the top. It says like Hikaru's turn or something. That passes turn to me. All right.
Okay.
So for my turn 1, I'll hit ready. It'll do all my round start stuff. However, since I'm going second, I do get to channel an additional rune. So I start with 3 mana. That's to offset going second because going first is a little stronger.
Okay.
So I will pay 3 mana and also play a unit just like you, and then pass.
Okay. What is its two? The power and toughness are like 2? So
yes.
mine's 2.
Yes. So in this game, every unit has a singular stat, and it is denoted by the number at the top right. That is how much damage you deal and how much damage you can take. So if you were to translate this to other card games, you have a 2 mana 2/2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
there's no card has like separate power.
Correct.
They're all
Yep.
the same.
Yep.
Okay. So I just hit the ready button.
Yep. And now you have 4 mana to work with, and it also untapped your Stalwart Pora, which means he's active this turn. So now you can do many actions, and you can do them in whatever order you want. So you can tap mana and play units to your base, or what I would recommend is, firstly, getting this guy ready to move into a battlefield. Both are really good choices, so go ahead and move him to 1. If you'd like to look at them, again, it's left alt. Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
Alright, and that will exhaust him to do the move, just as if you played him from hand. So now he will be exhausted for the turn. However, when you enter an unopposed battlefield, you do score a point. The point of the game is going to be scoring 8 total. That's how you win. And I'll talk about how you achieve your 8th point later. But for now, if you go ahead and press left click over here, that will be your first point. And now, since you control this battlefield, you will get the battlefield effect in case the trigger ever occurs, which would be me attacking you. Then you would get to defend with this card. Essentially, you get an extra bonus for defending here because you occupy it. This is now your battlefield, which means you can also play units from your hand to this battlefield to continue to bolster it. That's an option that you now have access to. However, I wouldn't recommend it because if you take a look at your champion legend, the reason you're playing Master Yi is for this effect. This is a global deck passive that will always be in effect. So yours is while your unit defends by himself, he gets an additional +2/+2 essentially, making him harder to deal with. So you don't really want to bolster your battlefields too much unless you can offset the +2 that Master Yi would give your solo guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I would just tap 2.
Yep. Get him into your base. Yep. Because now what you want to do is try to set up so next turn you can attack this one later. Yeah.
Right.
So you can conquer both. Because every single time that you conquer or you hold the battlefield round start, you will continue to gain points, getting you closer to the 8-point win threshold.
Okay. Does mana carry over, or?
It does not.
Okay, that's fine.
You can kind of float mana. So like, for example, if you had a card called Discipline in your hand, then you could float this 2 mana, right? And be able to use that on my turn. So if I go to attack your guy and you're like, okay, during the combat, I tap 2, I play Discipline, you can get a buff. So
Okay.
it is sometimes wise to float mana or leave it untapped. That way you can use it on the opponent's turn.
Got it.
Cool beans.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
This battlefield mechanic is really interesting.
It is. It's very interesting. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to move Noxian Drummer to the unoccupied battlefield, scoring myself a point. On this battlefield, units here have 1 might all the time, so I'm just going to hit that little plus bar, and she gets another might. However, she also has an effect. She says, when I move to a battlefield, play a 1 might recruit token here. So there's my token, and also he is being affected by the Trifarian Warcamp passive, so he also gets an additional might. So I just came in with 6. So I'm going to be hard to beat over. What else can I do? I will also play a unit to base, maybe. Is that what I want to do? What's this? Yeah, I can't play Garen yet. He costs 6. I only have 5, so I'll play Crackshot Corsair to my base. Just to reiterate for anyone following along, I could technically play Crackshot Corsair to the battlefield since I control it in order to bolster. But my idea here is I'm going to set up for a potential attack in the future to try to knock Hikaru out of this battlefield. And he can see that. It's very linear, it's very telegraphed what my intentions are. And I'll also be floating 2 mana, and it will be now your turn. So, round start, go ahead and hit the ready button. You also gain a point for continuing to hold this battlefield. So go ahead and score another point. That puts you 1 ahead of me. And that's pretty much how the game plays out until one of us hits 8.
Alright. Interesting. And I get 2 runes every turn?
Yep, every turn.
Okay. So I think for this one, I move here. I don't know, how does combat work? Like, would it be stupid if I just put him over here?
Let me see. So the way it would work is I would win the combat. However, you get to assign your 2 to something of mine. So you could technically kill this guy on a counter swing, right? We would trade even. However, I would continue to hold the battlefield. So you would not win the combat, but you do get a little bit of mileage out of it killing one of my dudes.
Okay, so it's just like everything goes to everything.
Yes, everything goes to everything. So here are the phases of combat, just for an example. You don't actually have to commit to it. So if we put this here, right? Now we have to determine who's attacking and who's defending. You are attacking, I'm defending. So we would do any on defense or on attack effects. Since you are attacking, he will not get his bonus. However, he is getting a bonus from Warcamp. So he comes in with 3 actually. Because it says even attackers come in, right? And get a +1 might. So he would come in with 3.
Okay.
And then now what would happen is you are allowed to play spells from this position because you're an attacker. So if you wanted to try to offset the math and you just had a bunch of buffs, you can play either an action speed spell here or a reaction speed spell here. You cannot play something that is a textless spell. It has to say the word action or reaction. And then you could try to buff it up past my 6, right? So if you had a way to give him +4, then he would be at 7 and it would pass to me. If I had the option to play a reaction, I could try to outbuff it and beat you back. So we'd have this little bit of spell back and forth to try to offset the combat, and then once the spells resolve, whoever has higher number wins.
Okay. So if does the battle still happen if it's exhausted, or do they have to be like ready to do combat?
So once they enter a battlefield, this movement here will exhaust them. So he will come into the battlefield exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was readied since you played him last turn.
Okay. So I'm saying like when it I put him here and that exhausts him.
Yes.
And then we go to combat.
Yes.
And then your guys won't be exhausted next turn.
Correct.
But mine still is. So can you attack it, or am I still defending, or?
So the way it would work, like let's say theoretically, you can get this guy up to 7, right? And he wins.
Yeah.
These guys would die. They would actually go to my trash, and then his buffs would go back down. And then you would get your point too. And then I'd have to try to attack into it like you just did to me.
Okay.
So if you win the combat, you occupy it, and my dudes die. So then I have to try to fight back on a future turn.
So putting him in here isn't necessarily attacking, it's just contesting.
Correct. It starts what's called a combat showdown, and that's where we determine the attackers, blockers, and play spells. And then whoever wins the showdown gets to maintain the location.
Okay. So I don't want to put him in here because
he can't win.
He would be solo attacking.
Yes, exactly. You can attack with multiple people, so that's why if you set up like a bunch of dudes in your base, you can send them all in at once in one movement. It's not like, oh, he has to attack and then another guy has to attack. You can actually develop like 5 dudes and then send them all in one go.
Okay.
I do want to explain this real quick as well. But if you have a question, feel free to ask.
So why is he here?
Yes. So this is your chosen champion. The way it works is you get to pick a champion unit that reflects your champion legend. So since you're playing a Master Yi deck, you can pick a singular Master Yi and put him in the spot. Now what you can do with this is you can pay the mana to play him from the spot whenever you have the mana available to play him. It's almost like he's in your starting hand. It just adds a little consistency to the game. So it's like if you want to play a champion-reliant strategy, you can always play them on the turn that they're available to play because they're right there in that spot. He can't be interacted with in any other way. I can't be like, okay, I'm going to kill your Master Yi or anything like that. This is just a fancy way of saying this card starts in your opening hand. It's a consistency tool to make the game a little bit more fluid.
Okay.
Yeah, so next turn you can play him because you'll have 7+ mana.
Okay. Sorry, one more question. Say I do put him here. The contestation starts. How is attacking and defending decided?
The person that was already occupying it is the defender, and the person coming in is the attacker. So you would be the attacker. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's not what I want.
Right. Master Yi is like a hunkered down defense kind of play style. He actually has a hard time attacking locations.
Okay, so what about this battlefield here?
Yes. So since you occupy this one and I come in, right, this would label you the defender and me the attacker, which now you would get this bonus because he would be a defender. You would get Master Yi's bonus because he's solo defending, and you would get Fortified Positions bonus because he's solo defending, and then he would go up to 7. So I would have to try to beat that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Right now he's a defender. These are defenders. This would be an attacker, and this would be an attacker.
Okay.
Yes.
So how are points scored with like nothing here?
As long as you keep holding on to it, you will get a point every single time your round starts.
Okay, so you having 2 people here doesn't get you 2 points. It's just 1 point no matter what. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Which means you're winning. If the game keeps going like this, you will hit 8 before me. Because I will get 2, and the next turn you'll get 3, and then I will get 3, and then you will get 4, and so on. You will actually hit 8 first. So to be honest, you're in a good position.
Okay, cool. So what I'll probably do is tap 6 here, and then play the Zephyr Sage.
Sure.
Oops, sorry.
So yeah, you will play him to base. All right. So cool thing about this. So you play him, he comes in exhausted. You do have to pay an additional cost. So I want to direct your attention to the top left. See how it says big number 6? Did that perfectly. You tap 6. Now, he does have that little symbol under the 6. That means you have to recycle a rune of that color. And the little recycle button's at the top. What it does is it puts it to the bottom of your rune deck, essentially breaking a mana gem to play him.
Okay, that's crazy. All right. Then I will do that.
Yeah, and you can just leave that guy here. He doesn't even have to move. He's doing a great job.
Okay, so I'll just end turn here.
Sounds perfect. All right, and then for my round start, what will happen is everything readies, right? I get my 2 runes, I get my draw, and I get my second point for holding the Trifarian War Camp. All right. This is really tough. Because of your defensive strategy and the ability to get so much might so quickly, I actually have to offset a ton to even just kill your 2-drop that's sitting at fortified. Like that's so much damage. Because if I were to come in, again, he goes up 1 by his own effect, 2 by Master Yi, and 2 by fortified position. So you have a 2 mana 7/7.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Chunky Poro.
He is so chunky. He's so chunky, man. 7. How do I get past 7? When I attack. Okay. Ugh, jeez. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay.
So she is readied. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and also recycle a yellow to play Vanguard Attendant. His effect is I enter ready. So he's ready to attack this turn.
Okay.
So I will come in to your Stalwart Poro's battlefield with my Crackshot Corsair and my Attendant. So here's how it plays out. Attack and defense is determined. I'm the attacker, you're the defender. So now you get to do your defense ability, right? So he goes up to 7, right? 1 from his own, 2 from Fortified, 2 from Bladesman. However, I'm still coming in with 8. So how this is going to work is now we assign damage unless you have a 0-cost spell somehow, which I don't assume you do.
I don't.
But if you did have mana up, you would be able to play a spell in this situation. But since you don't, we are going to move straight to damage resolution. So
Okay.
I will assign 8 damage to your Stalwart Poro, and that will kill him. Now, you can also assign 7 damage to something of mine. Obviously, it's going to be the Attendant. Yep. And then the 2 left over for Corsair will not matter. She will stay alive, occupying the battlefield, and we end combat. So this guy dies.
This card?
Over here.
Right here.
Yep.
Got it.
And since I won that combat, I will score a point. Now, something important to keep in mind is my Crackshot Corsair did technically take your 2 damage. However, at the end of every combat, and also at the end of turn, damage is healed.
Okay. That's cool.
All
right.
And with that, I will end my turn. So you'll get the ready button, but no points, because you do not currently hold the battlefield.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
So I have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to move. I'm going to tap. Wait. What does this do? What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
And you have to recycle an orange. And yes, you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can play him to base, and he will be ready. But go ahead and pay your recycle for your orange. There you go. He's paid for. So yeah, he enters ready, just like my guy did, which means he can now attack. So how do you want to do this?
So he's 6.
Yep.
If I put him here, it'll pump him up to 7.
That's right. Which means he will win the combat unless I have a 1 mana outplay. So that will be the risk that you're taking by sending him alone. But I think, hey, that's pretty worth.
Yeah. Is the orange red colored buffs usually, or?
Orange does have, yeah, no, yellow does too, but not for 1 mana. That's a little, yeah, I'm cheating by telling you that. You don't got to worry about it.
Okay, then I would put him there.
Yep, you will win the combat. So you assign the 7, that will obviously kill both my dudes. And if I assign 6 to your Master Yi, that's not enough to kill him. So you will win the combat. My dudes will die. You will get your point. And then since combat ended, Master Yi will heal back up to 7.
Okay, awesome. And then can I attack again?
You may.
Then I do this.
Yeah, that's going to, let's see. So fortified position would put her up to 5. That's not enough. You still outpace me, outnumber me, so you would get your point for that one as well. Yep.
Okay, he comes in exhausted.
Correct. And then you may move the Poro or keep him in base. Again, because of Master Yi's solo defense strategy, this is probably the optimal position you want to be in.
Yes.
Cool beans.
So that is for me.
Now, what's really cool about Master Yi is he has the ganking keyword. I'm sure you read that, but he can also move from battlefield to battlefield. So, for example, if I were to take over this one this turn somehow, next turn, you can make Master Yi attack it from over here instead of having to come from base.
Oh, okay. That's so cool. So if normally I would have to go here and then here?
Correct. In 2 separate moves.
Okay.
One of which exhausts them. But he gets to bypass that. This is tough. This is really tough. You have me in a hard position because I have nothing in my base. And you're going to be getting 2 points on your next round start. So that was a really rough combat for me. Yeah. Six. All right, I'm going to tap 6 recycle an orange, and play my chosen champion, Garen. He comes in exhausted.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, he is not a readied unit like Master Yi is. So I'm basically just setting up for next turn with him. And then that's it. Now round start, you'll hit the ready button, and then you'll score 2 points. Because you hold each battlefield. Boop,
1,
and boop.
2.
Yippers!
Ooh,
2 more points to win.
So I can, if I have a spell and it says action, can I play that like if you on your turn, or they have to be reactions if I put it on your turn?
You can, in a specific situation which combat happens, you will be able to play an action spell, yes.
Okay, so it says play on your turn or showdowns.
Correct.
So showdown's combat.
Yes, showdown is combat.
Okay.
Yep. You get to play an action to start a chain. That's like something important to differentiate the two, is that actions have to start a spell chain. They cannot be put into the middle of a spell chain. So like if we were both throwing reactions at each other, you cannot play an action anymore. You have to start with it.
Wait, sorry, explain that again?
So there's actions and reactions, right? Like let's say we're in combat and we're just throwing spells at each other. As soon as a reaction is played, you cannot do an action anymore. It's a slower spell speed. So you can't like react with an action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you an example. So let's say I'm attacking your Master Yi, okay? On my turn.
Okay.
And then I come in and I use an action because I get to do it first. Now, since a spell chain has started, you are not allowed to play an action. You can only do reactions.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you always get to put an action first.
Correct. An action should start a spell chain when possible. It doesn't have to. You can just only do reactions. But if you do have an action, you want to start with it when it is your ability to do so, which I will explain that during showdowns. It's a little bit more of like a nuanced topic. So I will explain it if it comes up.
Okay, got it. Then on my turn, I will 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 8. Okay. And I will play Master Yi again.
Sure.
Can I have 2 Master Yis?
You can. You also have to recycle a green to pay for his second cost. Yep.
And then...
Oh, he won't get his buff yet, because now you're down to 7.
Right. That's okay, I don't really need him at the moment.
No, you don't.
And I guess I'll just end
Yeah, you don't have to do anything else. You're so far ahead.
Yeah.
It's chopped. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gaming though. Hold up. We got a swing turn. You ready for some craziness?
Yeah, let's see it.
Alright, so I'm going to play 2 mana, Confront. Units you play this turn enter ready. And also draw. So I'm just going to leave that in the middle so it's like a reminder.
Okay.
So I got my draw. Okay, so now I can play anything and it'll be ready to attack this turn, which I need to do, because as it stands, if I end, you actually just win round start, since you would hold to 8 points.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana to work with. 7. Nah, this is gonna be sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have to recycle any. I can play a Dune Drake, and he comes in ready from Confront.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Say goodbye to your Master Yi, because I'm going to attack with both of them at once. So now we determine attackers and blockers. Attack is determined first, so I will get +2 from Assault. And +2 from this guy. Well, the way it actually works is attack and then defense, and then it would resolve backwards, so you technically get your abilities first, but I'm just determining I'm the attacker, so go ahead and get your +2 from Master Yi Legend ability, since you are defending.
Okay.
And then we move into combat. So, like I mentioned, I would technically be able to start with an action here if I desired, but I do not have a 2 mana action, nor do I have any reactions, so I'll pass spell priority to you. Now, you may play cards from your hand as long as you have the mana to do so, but it has to be reaction speed.
Okay, so defenders always have to react.
Yes, and then there will be a second spell chain where you can play an action. It's really, really weird. There's 2 separate spell chains that occur during a combat showdown. So it's my spell chain first. I have a mechanic called Focus. Focus is what allows me to play an action in this situation. I don't have one, so I will pass this spell chain. You can actually just straight up say, okay, I want that spell chain to resolve. It goes to me. I now have Focus as the defender. I want to play an action, so you can do that.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much what happens here, is now, if you wanted to resolve the first spell chain that I didn't put anything on, you can just say, okay, pass that one. We're going to do one spell chain, and it's with defender's advantage. You can put an action or any reactions, and then we'll resolve them.
Okay, then I choose not to do anything here.
Okay! I'm actually going to win a combat! But you're going to assign that 9 damage, so are you killing my Garen or my Doomdrake?
I think Garen.
Yeah, Garen's more OP.
And then he dies.
Yeah. Technically, both my guys would have had 8, but that doesn't technically matter because I just forgot about War Camp, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
He
right.
had 6, but wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have made a difference. All right. I score my point for capturing, and then I will pass my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay, so I get my point.
Yep.
I ready.
And this guy goes up 4 because you have 8 total runes or more now. Yep.
That's crazy. He's
Isn't
huge.
Isn't it? So all you have to do is
Yeah.
capture this. I
Attack.
don't have a 2-mana spell. That's it.
Mm,
Oh,
but
and Gentleman's
it's-
Duel. Yep.
Ta-da!
Yep, you can absolutely do that. You would go up 3 and then strike my guy.
Okay. So they deal damage equal to their mites to each other. This could actually be bad if they just kill each other.
Correct. But since you're giving him a 3 might boost first, that makes him win out even more than he already was.
Okay. I get it. All right. I think I understand the game.
Yep. And that'd be your 8th point, and we have our winner.
Nice.
Hikaru's
Yay!
first Riftbound game ends in a victory.
Tutorial level.
Alright.
Okay.
Since I lost, I get to determine turn order, so I will go first this time.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and both, again, hit 4 over your deck. Look at your starting hand, and then we'll do mulligans.
Okie doke.
Going first? Okay, I will mulligan 2.
I will also mulligan 2.
Alright, yeah, it goes over here on that side. And then a little button. Yep, and then press 2 on your deck to draw that much back. Okay, gaming! I got a much better hand.
Uh-oh. I don't.
Alright,
Doomed.
with that, can you pass the turn order over to me from the top? Perfect.
Oh, yep.
Let's get it. Little fist bump over the table. Alright, Daring Poro. Your turn.
Okay.
So, ready button. And then, since you are going second, you have to manually grab an extra rune. Because you do get to start the game with 3.
Okay.
That might help your hand.
It does not. Wait, it does actually. It does. Wait, I'm saved. No way.
Woo! Going second save.
Actually, yeah. Okay. What does channel mean?
Channel means to draw it from the deck. So if it's a card that says like channel a rune, you would basically take it from your rune deck and then make it come in probably exhausted is what the card would say.
Oh, it's like
Ramp.
Yeah, it's like ramp.
Yes.
It's ramp. Okay, cool. Oh, he comes in exhausted, and that's it for me.
All right. My turn. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let's get this guy over here. So I'll score a point.
Okay.
And then I will actually bolster it, being able to play this guy directly from my hand since I control the battlefield now.
Right. Okay, so I ready. Let me see.
I'm tapped out. I have no mana.
Hold on, let me read these. Let's...
Make sure to take into consideration the fortified position. Since I'm a defender,
Right.
I will get a +2.
Right. I will put my dude here, exhausting him.
Yep. And scoring a point.
Yep. And then This is what? Okay. Then I will mobilize.
Okay. So tap 2, and then ramp 1. Yep. It comes in exhausted. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
And then this goes in the trash.
Mhm.
And then I will.
Oh
again.
no! Oh no! You're getting so far ahead of me! Oh my god, I'm just gonna have to deal with big dudes like 3 turns sooner than I should. That is not right.
That's I drew both of those early on as my mulligan cards. I was like, wait a second. I just didn't have any units, so I guess that's it for me.
So you're telling me the going second, third rune, like, saved your
It
game
did help.
entirely?
It did. I didn't have a unit.
That's crazy.
Wait, maybe second is strongest position.
Let me think. So, oh my god, he's gonna go up to 7 if I try to attack him, because he's defending alone. He'll get his own bonus, and then he'll get Master Yi bonus.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shenanigans? Okay. Oh lord. Okay, straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And an orange. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Garen to my base. Just try to set up for a future
Okay.
turn.
So I ready, get my point.
That's right.
What's this?
Dude, how much mana do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana? It's turn 3, Hikaru.
need
It's
it.
turn 3, man.
I need it.
This is not right.
So I think I get the Yi. Wait, hold on. Okay, so wait, hold on, let me think. Your guys technically have 4, 5, 6.
Only one of them gets the
7.
+2.
Oh, okay. 7, 8.
Yep. I have 8 total might here.
Okay. So
I'm scared.
I'm going to play the Yi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then 7.
And then
And then recycle.
Oh, yeah. Recycle an orange. Okay.
Yeah. He's gaming.
And then so
Huh?
I'm going to play Yi here.
Uh-huh.
And then do a
Yep.
cannon barrage.
Okay.
Can I do
Deal
that?
2 to all enemy units in combat.
So I would live, right?
So damage doesn't lower my might. Now you might think it would.
Oh.
You might think this does like this kind of effect, right? But it doesn't. Damage is actually calculated differently and is something we have to keep track of manually. So if you did cannon barrage, for example, like let's say this guy was 6 might, right? And he was the only one here. If you did cannon barrage, it actually wouldn't do anything. What it would do is
Okay.
be able to offset something that's 2 HP higher, because you would deal damage, and my dude would be technically an 8/6 in this situation, and then the 6 would trade with your Master Yi. It's just something
Okay.
you have to like mentally math though. So no, it won't actually do anything because the damage doesn't lower might.
So what happens if there's a tie?
In the case of a tie, everything dies. Or if there's a really weird tie where something isn't doing damage but it still lives, then the defender gets to stay and the attacker is sent back to base.
Wait,
But-
what?
Yeah, it's weird. So there's a mechanic in this game called stun. We don't have to deal with it, but like Leona does. And if something is stunned, it can't deal damage, but it can still occupy the space. So it creates this really awkward interaction where there's 2 units that are both alive at the end of damage resolution. So what
Okay.
happens in that situation is the defender gets to stay in the battlefield and the attacker goes back to base. But
Okay.
in our kind of situation, if we were to tie somehow, all units just die. And
Okay.
it becomes a neutral battlefield again, like how it was at game start.
Okay, but then that would put me ahead by 1 point.
Yeah, because it would be round start, I don't have access to it anymore. You wouldn't get the point for successfully conquering because your unit would die too. But it would clear me out, so I don't get the point for holding. That's true.
Okay. So that let me change my mind about that then. If it just kills everything, then
I
I think I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice you have to be willing to make. Because what's going to happen is, if he comes in, we determine
Yeah.
attacker and defender first, so I get to do my fortified position buff, and then you play
Right.
the spell. So I would make Daring Poro a 4/4, and then you would play Cannon Barrage, and Cannon
It does
Barrage
nothing.
would make well, instead of dying, it would make you tie. That's the
Yeah.
situation it puts you in. Instead of losing the combat outright, because that's what this would do. Is I have 8 to your 6. Cannon Barrage would now make it tie. So everything
Okay.
dies. That would be your choice.
Then I will not do that, and I'll just wait here
Okay.
and pass turn.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Cool.
Cool beans. 7. What the helly, bro?
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Same. Here's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna straight up play it. Back to back. Give 2 friendly units +2 this turn. So Garen's going
Okay.
up 2, and this guy's gonna go up 2. It's not gonna matter on my second target, but don't want to waste it. Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Garen, you're going up into combat, big boy. Now, we determine attackers and defenders. I'm attacking, you're defending. It would resolve backwards,
Okay.
so all the defense buffs happen first. So go ahead, whatever you need to do. +2 from him, and +2 from me. Yep. And then I would get my assault +2. 1, 2.
Okay.
And did I calculate war camp yet? I did not. So I'm coming in with 10.
Oh.
Woohoo! Yeah, big Garen.
That's a big guy.
Mm-hmm. Be hitting double
I think he
digits.
just dies.
All right.
Okay. So
Yep.
then he dies.
And I get a score
and you
point.
get that.
Yep. So
Yeah.
theoretically, if like let's say we weren't on war camp, right, and Garen was at 9, that's when you could use Cannon Barrage and you'd get a little bit more of a benefit out of it because it would kill my Garen. It would do that extra 2 damage. Wielder
Got
would
it.
die, but Garen would
Okay.
have also died. But he was at 10, so.
Okay.
I will also do 1, 2, 3, 4, and put this guy here.
Can I still play a reaction here? Like, can you just-
No, you can only do a reaction if a showdown occurs.
okay.
Or on your turn.
Can I react to that showdown first then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not going to affect the outcome, but it's
Mhm.
meditation.
Yes, absolutely. That's a good time to use something like that. Just get your draw. You know what you
Okay,
could
yeah.
do? As an additional
Oh.
cost, you may exhaust a friendly unit. So you can also exhaust your Master Yi since he's going to be readied during your round start anyways. So you get the extra draw. For free.
Right. Yeah, can I exhaust the guy? Like, I was going to exhaust the guy that's dying.
Sure. Same result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So this will let me draw 2.
Yep. Okay. And then continuing, I pay that. He goes here. And then during round to end, his buff would go away. His back-to-back one would too. Just make sure everything is... There we go. This is how
Okay,
everything looks
so
now.
now I draw. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ruins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
hunkered down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. I have
4
no
points
runes
to
though.
2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't just like, because Yi's not, I can't just like, wait, because I don't have a readied guy. I don't have readied dudes.
Mm.
No dudes.
No dudes?
Well, I do have a dude, but, like they come in exhausted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's problematic for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I play a Mountain Drake.
Big Mountain Drake. Holy. Yo, Mountain Soul's
Yeah.
on the table. So that guy is going to be swinging later at 10 might? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I think that's all I can do.
Mhm.
So I will pass the turn.
All right.
It's not looking good for me. You only need 8, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think it's time for me to just like full bunker, right? I have 9. All right, I think I'm gonna bolster this. So wait, what's my might looking like? I have 11 here, and then plus 2 while Garen defends, so that's 13. I have 8 might here. So I need to help this side more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put this guy over here. And then 1, 2, 3, and then put this guy here. Pass that. Alright.
Okay.
Yep. Now you have to stop me. At least one of them.
Right. So I ready. And then I will. This is 6, 11, 12, 15 over here.
17 as well, because of Garen's passive. Because he gets plus 2 on defense, like your Poro does.
Okay.
But on crack.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So let me think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Just for clarity, this is what everything would look like if you're attacking. Just to help you with the numbers.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hmm.
So I'll tap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Mm-hmm.
for him first.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in exhausted.
Sure.
And then I'll move these guys.
16.
I'll have to move them over here.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You're the attacker, I'm the defender. I assign my 2 defense points to the Daring Poro. Is there anything else you want to do on the stack? You want to come in with an action or a reaction while you're attacking? Because you do get attacker's advantage. You may do an action before me.
This is 8, 9 total. No, I think I would be good.
All right. Then let's move to...
Okay, yeah. No, I don't need... This is 9, 13. Oh, it's 13. Okay. Sorry, yeah. Then I would just stick with 16.
That. Okay. I will actually assign all my damage to the Mountain Drake because he's the bigger boy, but you do end up winning the combat. So all my dudes die, and so does your Mountain Drake on the counter swing, and you will get your point.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Hey, you're still in it.
Yeah, kind of. And I only have 5 ruins left. I can't do anything with 5 ruins. Oh, I'm out of ruins. Wait. Do I get to channel an exhaust? Oh.
No, burst because you ran out. Yeah, you already at the max.
Okay, then I just passed my turn here, I think.
All right. Round start. I get 7. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. You want to see something real cool?
Yeah.
I'm about to show you a little wombo combo.
Alright.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move Garen back to base, which exhausts him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And then I'll play First Mate. When you play me, ready another unit.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a little combo. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Petty Officer to my base. And then 1, 2, 3. I'll play another First Mate, readying the Petty Officer.
Oh my god.
Oh, wombo combo. That ain't Falco.
Okay.
1, 2, and... Well, actually, he would come in at 7, and then Petty Officer would come in at 6. And then you would also get your +2 from Fortified and 2 from me. So he is +4 total.
So I need to somehow get to 7 plus 6. How much is that?
13.
13.
Yep. So you have to
do that.
boost Yi by 4. What do you mean you can do that? Oh, you can! Okay, so that's 12. Oh, no! Oh, no!
On guard!
Oh, no! Wait, I thought I was so cool with my wombo combo, but you're too broken. Master Yi's so broken.
He's OP.
No.
I live like Larry.
You actually, there's nothing else I can do. Oh my god.
I'm alive.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I would want to do in this situation is I think I would actually want to pull these guys back to base.
Okay.
Because I think you can definitely beat me here. I just don't want to lose my guys for free. Because if I kept them there, you can, right, your round start, this guy be ready, Master Yi's ready.
Right.
You could gank over and beat my booty, for lack of a better word.
Right.
So I'm going to pull them back to base to keep them safe and try to go for an aggressive push later. So I'll end my turn and we'll set Master Yi's shenanigans back down to 6 where he belongs. Yep. Okay. Your turn. Yep, you get your point.
Get my point.
You're back in it, bro. You're back in.
Apparently.
The double unguard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play another dude.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in exhausted.
Yep.
I'll put him here.
Sure. Hunker down that spot.
And then
sounds good.
Defense alone.
Okay, you want to gank him over to that one?
Yeah.
Okay. That would exhaust him. Oh, sorry, he would.
He. Okay.
Yeah, he still exhausts, but he does gank over, and then he gets +1 from being in war camp.
Shoot, I have to like
do it that way.
Yeah, like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. This is better.
Mm-hmm.
Because this has the battlefield.
Mm.
So this would be 7, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, and then I pass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I do want to let you know about one particular thing, and that is trying to get my 8th point here. So you can very easily hold a battlefield and get your 8th point that way. But in this situation, I actually have to conquer both battlefields in the same turn to get my 8th point.
Oh,
which makes it really hard for me to win. I would have to. So, like, for example, if I did come in and I was able to beat out this battlefield, right? All this would do for me is draw me an extra card instead of acquiring my 8th point. Because you are not allowed to win on a conquer unless you score a point on both battlefields in the same turn.
Okay, that's cool.
So if I were to...
But you would win by the team turn after if I don't get it back.
Yes, exactly. That's where a little bit of back and forth comes into play. So if I wanted to win this turn, I would have to conquer both. Because I haven't scored a point on either one yet. But if the situation was different, like let's say I was holding this, and that is what got me my 7th point. Since I scored a point on that battlefield this turn, as long as I conquer this one, that will now be my 8th. And I will win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep, so this is a pretty hard position for me.
When I moved Yi over to this field,
should
I have gotten a point for conquering this battlefield? Or that happens after... Oh, at the start of my neck. Never mind. That's not conquer. Okay. Got it.
It technically would be if it was unoccupied. Did you already have control of it, though?
No, because he was over on this side here, and then I moved him to this side.
Oh. Wait, what happened at that battlefield? I'm trying to remember.
You took all your guys back.
Yes, then you would absolutely have gotten a conquer point. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
I didn't know if like moving him counted because he's moves. He's ganking nothing.
Yeah, he just shows up to bot lane and no one's there. They already recalled. Yeah, he walks back to Krugs with a sad face. Yes. Sorry, I didn't catch that earlier. That was definitely a point. Even if you gank over into it, if it was unoccupied and now it's occupied by you, no matter how it gets done, you will score that point. Yep.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So you're at 5. Ooh, that's even worse for me. All right. Let me do... Oh, okay. Oh, I have a strat. I have another strat. Okay. Hold on. I'm gaming again.
See it.
Yeah, the last turn, I mean, that was just an appetizer. This is the main course.
Okay.
Decisive strike.
Oh. +2 might? Oh.
AoE, baby.
Some chunky guys.
Yep. You have anything to react to it? Since technically I did play a spell that would create a stack. If you had like a counter spell of some kind. Okay, cool. No. Thank God. Thank God. I kind of need this to work. So he's going to go up 2 from Fortified, 2 from me. He's at 10? You have 5 runes up, though. You already played 2 on guard. What's the chance of you having something else, huh?
I don't know. How many cards are in here? 40?
Yep.
That's a number. That's a Legends of Runeterra number.
Yeah, that's right, it is. It's 39 main deck, and then your chosen champion. So total 40.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw everyone. I kind of have to.
Okay.
I get
So,
no
how
attack
much-
bonuses. He's already at 10, so I'm coming in with 15. 21.
Okay. I'm going to have 2 for a cannon barrage.
Okay, that will damage each of them by 2. Anything else?
I'm going to tap another 2 for another cannon
Oh
barrage.
my god, you're so cringe! I hate this. I hate everything about this game. Okay, let's see. So that'll deal 4 to everything. So this guy's a 5-1. This guy's a 6-2. This guy's a 5-1. This guy's a 5-1. So your Earth sign will kill everything as well.
Okay.
Yep, everything dies.
Awesome.
I hate this. I was going to try to get my
Nice.
extra card draw, because I wasn't going to be able to score, but I was going to get my card draw and keep a couple dudes alive, but does not look like that's going to be the case.
Okay.
You are making this very difficult.
So I ready.
You get your 6 point
Draw.
for holding. Yep. If you were to gank over, you would get 7. Yep, that's right. And
7.
he's exhausted.
I'm playing Master Yi.
He's ganking everywhere, bro. He was bot lane, now he's top lane, now he's TPing the dragon. This Master Yi is Mr. Worldwide. It's not fair.
6.
You have Korean Master Yi on your team.
For another Master Yi.
Uh-huh. Alright, so you have to pay your green recycle.
Yes.
And then you were good
this
on
one.
him. Yep, he gets his buff.
He's actually... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, because you have a ton of runes. You have 11, I think.
5 and plus 4. So he should be 9, right?
Well, are you putting him in war camp?
Yeah.
Yes, then yeah, he'd be plus 5. So he'd be
Okay.
at, I think, 9 total.
Oh, 9?
Yeah, because I think his base is 4.
Let's check. Oh, wrong way.
Let's check. Scales him up to 15.
This is 4. So he would be at 9.
Okay, game.
5 plus 4. 4 plus 1. Wait. 4, yeah, that's 9. Okay. And
Yes.
then I will pass.
Dude, this is...
I might win! I might win, you guys! Master Yi's a little broken.
Hikaru? I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
you with the card game special, okay? I
Okay.
scoop.
No!
I'm scooping him up. I can't win. GG, you got it. Fist bump.
You know what's funny? I did have that third.
You're crazy! I knew you had a third one card in there. I felt something.
That's so funny.
I saw that card. I'm like, yeah, I think that one's on guard number 3. I feel like he would. He would draw that after ramping the entire game.
It was so many spells. I don't know. They were just kind of coming out of the woodwork.
Uh-huh. That double on guard play for my wombo combo turn was sick. And I think that really exemplifies the back and forth and the really cool plays that can happen in Riftbound. It's like, I'm like, okay, I'm pulling this guy back, I'm readying it, I'm playing this guy, readying it, boom, swing, and you're like, boom, on guard, boom, on guard. It feels good. It's got that back and forth, It's got the interactivity, it's got the keeping you on the edge of your seats until everything resolves kind of deal. It's very exciting. That was a really cool turn.
I think it's super neat.